Hello everybody and welcome back. In today's video I'm going to show you how I painted this friendship mouse. So stay tuned. So to start off with, I just drew out my design. And I do this first, but I'm going to go back and actually repaint the background because I painted this rock black, and then I purchased some of the apple barrel. It's black, but it's a flat black, and I like the way it looks better. So even though I draw out my design, I'm going to go ahead and paint my background black. But I wanted to leave this in so you could kind of see how I went about drawing this on. So I'm working on drawing in the friendship. See, here I am painting in the black. But I will end up writing in the word friendship, and you'll see how I'll do that in a second. But you'll see as this dries, it doesn't have the glare on it, so it's easier to take pictures. And then it's like a real true black when you photograph it. So I'm kind of fixing some of my lines and erasing some. So to draw out the word friendship, I first put in that curve because I wanted the word to curve. So that gave me a guideline. And then I just wrote out the rest of the word. Now for this, I used Liquitex Basics. And I used burnt sienna, quinacridone magenta, unbleached titanium white, dioxazine purple, black, and phthalo green in this project. So there's a lot of blending that I'm doing. So I'm using some glazes to get the blending technique down. And I'm kind of adding the little hairs on the outside of the ear, which ends up not mattering because, is that a word? It ends up not to matter because I do end up outlining this mouse. So the effort to do the little hairs that stick off the ear ended up being kind of a waste of time because with the outline, you lose those little hairs. So I go over the face a couple of times. I wasn't happy with it at first, so I just had to keep going over kind of the actual facial expression until I got it right. And you'll kind of see that I go over it a couple of times to get it right before I'm happy with it. And I've mixed up this titanium white and trying to lighten the face to make it look cuter. I struggled with getting the face right. So now I've just moved on. I'm letting it dry. And sometimes when you get frustrated with a part of your painting, just move on to something else and let that kind of sit, and then go back and approach it later. Because I find that if I keep painting on something that's aggravating me, it just gets worse. So for me, I actually ended up, I think, getting them all blocked in, and then I went and ate lunch, and then came back and had kind of fresh eyes to look at it, and things started coming together. I kind of realized what I didn't like and how to fix it. So then I'm working on the hand now, and I ended up not liking that. So this kind of gave me a bit of a run for my money in the very beginning. There was a lot of things that I just wasn't happy about. So like I said, here in a minute I'm going to take a break, and you may not notice it on the on the film because I just turn it off and come right back to it. But see, now I'm outlining it because I'm so frustrated. I thought, well, I'll outline it because I tend to like that. And I thought maybe that would change things. And then I decided I don't like the white face. Change the mouth a little bit. Darken up the face. You'll see I'm going to go, and then I'm going to change the head shape up here in a minute, which really helped. I gave it kind of a forehead, and that kind of helped make her cuter. If you want something to look cute, you always lower the eyes on the face, and that's a really, now this is a side profile, so it doesn't really work here, but if she was facing me, I would lower the eyes closer to the mouth and nose, and it always makes the character look cuter. So now I'm drawing in the word. Just taking a break from the whole thing, so I just figured I'll start on the lettering. And here's why I took my break and I've come back from lunch. And again, I'm just going to start with the butterfly. And I'm just kind of percolating on what I want to do with the mouse face to change it. I enjoy blending and the whole process of blending. So, I'm doing something I enjoy. That'll put me in a better mood. And then I'll tackle the face here in a minute and kind of get it fixed. And I will end up outlining the butterfly as well. And now we're going to outline. You can't really see what I'm doing very well. Sometimes with these rocks, the way they're shaped, it's hard to keep them flat so that you can see what I'm doing. I apologize for that. And I use a thin paint. I thin it down with water when I'm doing the lettering so that it'll flow smooth, but that does mean that I'm going to have to do several layers. Now I'm taking black and just kind of tidying up my my letters a little bit. And I actually decided here I came in with a slightly lighter pink. Now this will dry a little darker, but I did want to go ahead and lighten it just a little bit. And now I'm working on the face a little bit. Really, it was just a little bit. I just needed to add some pink cheeks. And this kind of goes so fast you didn't really even see what I did, but I'm happy with the face now. Now I'm trying to lighten the butterfly body so you can see it. against the black background. It takes me a couple. I first painted it brown and I didn't like that, so I added some magenta to it and turned it more of a purpley pink color, which I ended up liking better. So now I'm taking my flat black and just going in and tidying up some more areas of the rock. And there we go. And here's the finished product. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload my video, which I do 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.